poison anyone's brain with the unbelievable, just irredeemable stupidity that is some people on Twitter. Anyway, I love that that's how we're just gonna start the show with that. Are you gonna find out, guys, what I was just talking about? No, I'm not gonna burden you with that at all. It would be unfair for me to do this because all of you people, generally speaking, are crazy smart and fun, or at least just nice. If not all three of those things. Anyway, so we got Sami Snake on the show today. I don't know if you guys have seen this. We posted on Discord a while back. We were doing some show or something, and these Sami Snake people heard about it, and of course bombed our show like crazy with a whole bunch of fun. And so we're like, who is this Sami Snake guy? Why does he have like an intense cult following? And how do we get him on the show? And of course, he got on the show today. And so that leads us to the first question: like, why are you called Sami Snake? Other than it's obviously, objectively, like sunglasses wearing cool.
Well, I mean, my name is Sammy, so that's the first part. And then it all started as a joke. Someone changed their gamer tag on like Steam or something to like a cool game, like X Nova 420. And I said, I'm going to have my cool gamer name, and mine's Sami Snake. And then it just stuck from there. And then when I started this Alien Worlds thing, like people just go crazy for the snake, and there's like a song and everything. It's just unbelievable.
Is there a link to it? Like, can we play it?
Oh yeah, everyone goes crazy for the song. Let me just get
we gotta play the song. Holy shit!
Yeah, like we need time to share this out anyway. So that's perfect.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Here's the deal. I actually haven't played the thing for Media Moguls in a while, so I'll do that, and then we'll come back, and then we'll play the Sami Snake song because fuck yeah.
Nice.
I'm not the bubble. 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 I'm not the bubble.
Nope. All right, I can click buttons a lot. All right, we got that song thing. I'm the sake of going on Discord. We gotta get in and do some gratitude too. One of those mornings, man. We released the first player reward for the Uplift yesterday. Things went a little bananas, and so I woke up to about 700,000 messages this morning. Oh, dude, I already know I'm gonna love this. Oh no. Hold on. Okay. You guys ready for this? Just like bask in the glory that is Sami Snake.
Sami Snake says in words, hissing all the time. Sami Snake says in words, hissing all the time. Hissing with a hissing with a Sami Snake says in words, he's hissing all the time. Sami Snake says in words, hissing all the time. Sami Snake says in words, hissing all the time. Hissing with a hissing with a Sami Snake says in words, he's hissing all the time.
I kind of never wanted that to end. I'm trying to decide if it has made me dumber or enlightened, and I think it's enlightened. Like I think there's like a level of zen there that's just like a thing that goes in. I do want to say this. We had a bunch of Sami Snake folk come in before, and we're like, hey, we're trying to have a conversation with the comments. We asked everybody to kind of chill out, and you guys all did. Today, don't fucking chill out. Today, do your bad smells. fucking rock and roll. No, everyone was super awesome about it, Sammy. Like the second we were like, hey, please don't spam or whatever. Like, oh, okay, cool. But today is fucking spam day. You want to like the whole fucking time?
Okay,
get
right,
after
everyone in the chat, let's get the free Antos.
I mean,
right
just express yourselves. God damn it. No, this is your day. Today.
Everyone, free Antos right now. We must free Antos.
Free Antos, right? Yeah.
Can you tell us about that? Because that's actually
and I do want to say just so we should get into that. You're right, Jimmy. A shovel can change everything. We also have to get into that. But let's do free Antos first, and then we'll talk about your background.
Yeah.
So free Antos. Antos got falsely flagged in Alien Worlds for sending 2 trillium to our guild address, and he's been flagged for 15 days. So every day we spam free Antos until he can be freed and play the game again.
So, what we got to do? We should get on Twitter and tag Yates. And I'll for real though, like it's like EOS USA and like because we know a lot of people that are like kind of proximate to that whole thing. Like, let's just get this guy freed. Be free.
They're so busy though.
I know, but like you guys are
so busy.
You guys are so graciously noisy, and this is like a cause we can all get behind, man. You got to free Antos.
I mean, he needs to be freed. It's been long enough,
right? Like, I need the T-shirt. Like we need. Hey, I got on the free Antos train, and all I got was the silly T-shirt, and we freed Antos. God damn it! Right? So that'll be good.
Yeah. So I guess we've kind of started with like no context on anything and just gone.
Yeah. No. Why was
craziness? But
yeah, it was. I mean, there was a lot. We were like, what the hell is happening? Who is Antos? And I mean, we like people to be free too, but could everyone please explain what the hell is going on? So funny. All right, so I gotta get in the game here. We'll do some gratitudes, and just so you guys know how this works, we got a bunch of people here this morning, which is awesome. We ask our guests to throw a gratitude up on our gratitude wall that's becoming a giant gratitude monument, and you guys will see that in game here in a minute. But what I really like to do too is have people throw out just a small gratitude of theirs, and I'll put a few up on the wall as well. So and if if it's possible to slow down the free Antos thing while we're doing the gratitude, that's great. If it's not, again, this is your day. I'll deal with it. It's freaking funny. All right, so we're actually down. This is our staff room down in the Uplift team slot. Yeah, we're gonna be throwing all the accomplishments for this month in there. We were doing this was like the first month, and that was just last month, which is really messed up. But we started writing off the accomplishments, new hires, that kind of thing, and I realized we weren't gonna have enough room, so we actually started doing all this stuff, which is fun. But every time we have a what we call a Tuttle Huddle, we throw gratitudes up for the people on the staff. So you can actually find this if you're smart or just watching what I do on here, and go get a beat on what the team is kind of all the time. It's like a timestamp of gratitudes. This is our gratitude monument for the show. Yeah, I kind of want to just get Antos freed now. Like, can we do that?
Anything's possible,
right? Like, if this show has any purpose at all, it could now just be to free Antos.
I mean, I kind of like it. Like, I want to put out a tweet. Do you have a Twitter handle that I can know there, Sammy?
So I think there's at Sami Snake Community and at Sami Snake 55. I'll just put it in the chat.
It's on. I'm gonna play with it here. Let's see what happens. I mean, it sounds like a good dedication to a show.
It worked. Yeah, I'm grateful for the Sami Snake community, and like really like the you guys remind me of last crypto cycle. I launched a joke token called Shipple, which is halfway between shitcoin and Ripple. Right? Yeah, I thought it was funny too. And we dove into a lot of these things, right? We're basically just hanging out. There's no rules. We're making memes. They're all kind of ridiculous. And we really leaned into the absurd. Like, the more absurd this stuff is, the more we seem to like it, right? And that became this like a real sort of tribal kind of cultural thing. So it's just fun. It's fun to watch you guys work. Antos is actually here.
I know, the man, the myth, the legend.
I mean, that's like, I feel like, and I love that your profile picture is Rambo. That's solid work right there. So you know what? I'm gonna do another one. I'm grateful in advance for the emancipation. Yep. Of Antos.
Yes. Immortalized on the wall.
Right. All right. Cool beans. Sammy Snake, what are you grateful for in this moment?
I'm grateful for everyone in the community. We've got 4,000 members now, and every day they make me happier. So I'm grateful for every single person in the Sami Snake community.
Awesome. Jimmy.
So, you know what? I think I'm grateful for a lot of things, but today I think I'm grateful for the Sami Snake song.
I was thinking it.
I mean, like, I have a daughter who's gonna love that, so we're totally gonna play it tomorrow.
Oh, that's good.
Like, it's gonna be really good. Yeah, I mean, I taught English, you know, at a preschool once upon a time. The songs like that used to drive me crazy, but now there's a really interesting, nostalgic crypto pairing in there that just makes me smile. So yeah, right. Totally understand why people go crazy for it.
Right? As can too. I got yours up.
Like, how can you be right? Like, how can you be upset while that song is playing? I don't think it's possible.
Yeah, right. You could try. You could be like, "Oh, I'm grumpy right now." Sammy Snake says sin words. Like, yeah, try and be grumpy. You guys have scientifically solved for happiness. Like us all doing this gratitude thing. No, we just needed the Sammy Snake song.
Yeah.
I'm grateful for Shrek. Okay, I'll bite.
I mean,
I
like that as well.
Yeah, right. Verzi. All right, awesome. Cool beans. All right, guys. Yeah, we got 76 people in here, which is pretty crazy. You know what? I'm gonna start giving away, Jimmy. I'm gonna start giving away packs of Shipple memes, not like $1 memes, but $20 packs of memes.
Wow, that's fun.
I bought a fuck ton. So get your fingers ready on the claim triggers. I'm gonna drop some claim links in there. Yeah. Now I should warn everyone, and like you guys are probably awesome, but like last time we were like, oh, like people started begging. The second anyone begs, I'll stop.
That's a good rule.
Just so you guys are aware, and I will be ruthless about it. It will ruin it for everyone else. That's the way. Anyway, so Sammy Snake, tell us everything. Like a shovel can change everything. Let's start there.
I mean, so it comes down to, I've been on wax since just the start of March, and like playing Alien Worlds and like literally everything on wax. Arc Planet, I'm a huge Arc Planet fan, and so I play everything on wax. And then so I got a work bonus for the first time, and then at the same time that I found out about it, they could still buy a land pack in Alien Worlds. So I bought a land pack.
What'd you get it for? It's always like the rite of passage, right? Like what you got your land pack for is how early you got in. Because like I got one for like 70, 80, and $150. And I sold two like a freaking idiot.
Oh my. Yeah, so mine was expensive because of it was before the Binance news, but it's still expensive, so it was like $2,000.
Yeah, okay. All right.
I just really was like, when I was looking at the pack, the second the email came in to say that you've got this bonus and it's $2,000, I was like, all right, I'm buying this pack, I guess. That's a sign. And I didn't really know what to do with it, because like you go on the Discord and there's like loads of people spamming their land to mine on. I'm like, I'm not really sure what I can offer, so I'm just not going to bother. So I didn't do anything with my lands for like ages.
Yeah.
And then when the Binance news came and all the tools got too expensive, I thought, this is stupid. The drills and the shovels are too expensive. All these new people can't play. So I just had loads of spare shovels that I had from playing the game, and went on their Discord begging channel and started handing them out to people and just say, look, there you go, have some shovels.
So do you not get a free shovel for the game anymore?
You get one, but if you equip 3 at once, you triple your efficiency.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so I went on there and then said to, well, look, I'll give you some free shovels and teach you how to equip them. And then,
Awesome.
then I gave some drills to a guy, and he's called Zika. He's amazing, and he set me up a Discord, and he sent me a message to say, look, your Discord is ready. And I was like, what Discord? And it was like a full Sami Snake. There was pictures. The snake was like moving. We had full branding. There was like 20 channels. And then I came into this. It was all ready to go. I was like, all right, great. I guess it's a community now. And then so we started giving away the shovels, and then it just grew from there. But then the kind of the juxtaposition of it is that we are a guild that's called literally Sami Snake. It's ridiculous, but we have the most advanced smart contracts on alien worlds and some on wax. So we have a shared ownership land scheme that's automatic. You buy into the land as a community and get paid out automatically, and no one else has done this. So we've only been going a month, and it sounds really stupid. And we have our token called Snakey, which is stupid, but we actually have the most advanced smart contracts.
I don't even think you have to say stupid anymore, because I mean, okay, face facts, it is, but it's so fun. Like it's not.
It is fun.
Like, it transcends the whole thing. And what you guys are showing is, and we say this all the time, community is power. You guys are proving that, right? And you can get those, things like that. So as an example, we're just gonna jump the gun right to this right now. I know we've sort of talked about it. I talked to one of your people about it as well. If you guys want it, you have a community plot in the Uplift. We should figure out where it is, right? So what this is it's a piece of land that's 250 by 250 meters. It's pretty big, and then 24 50 by 50 spots around it. We're just gonna give that to you guys, right? You'll have all. Yep. You'll have all the entities associated with it. You can give them away. You can keep them. You could put them into something like what you're talking about now and just do like a communal ownership if you want. Now, where this gets interesting is if you hold events there, right? Players are getting rewarded for moving around right now. We've been testing that in secret for a little while. We just dropped the first rewards for people yesterday. People kind of freaked out a little bit, justifiably. It was super fun. So just for wandering around, you get wax and upliftium rewards in the Uplift, right? So you don't need to shovel, you don't need to click a button. You just it's just by dint of running around in our metaverse. Now, if people come to that land that will be yours and your communities, and they earn a reward anywhere in the confines of that land, and you get 20% of that, right? Like that goes straight to the owner of that NFT.
Yeah.
Now, again, like all of this basically comes from Alien Worlds is pretty cool, but it's just clicking a button.
Yeah.
How do we lift that mechanic up and turn it into things that actually have meaning, right? You can actually build something, on your community land or on your rail plot or wherever it is, and make that actually mean something, whether it's an NFT gallery or just a piece of art that you want people to see or whatever. And people coming there will actually make you money.
Yeah, and,
right.
I've got a few ideas that I'm excited for Uplift. Like I know I do the drill scholarship and the shovels giveaway in Alien Worlds. In Uplift, I'm going to do the Minecraft scholarship. I'm going to buy people who can't afford Minecraft. I'm going to buy them Minecraft so they can experience our world, and that's what I'm going to do, because people in some of these countries, they cannot afford these things, and that's the whole idea behind the drills and the shovels, is that I want these people to be able to earn, and some people are earning more than minimum wage, paying for medication for their families, playing Alien Worlds, and I want to do the same thing. You can have fun and you can earn real money, so I will do the same thing, and I'll put my own money into buying people Minecraft, because I think what you guys are doing is amazing. Like the potential of it is huge, and we've got like a team of people that have already latched onto it, and some of the stuff they're doing is crazy. They're like a construction business. I'll talk about it in a bit, but when I saw what they were doing, and I was like, man, these guys are organized, and it's fun, but it's organized, and I love it.
Hey, can we do the double chop and then never do the show again? Because that's kind of how I want to go out with
we just peaked done.
With attitude like that, Sammy. That's really awesome. Like that's something that I think means a lot, because we do have a lot of people in the community, that come from different places that have problems playing because they, might be from other places, and this is a hurdle that we can't really control, because it's not necessarily our onboarding process, because it's Java. So it's having someone like you in a community that supports you come in and drop that. And Corey's pondering as well, but I just think that like that's amazing, and that's really righteous. And thank you for that, Corey. Go ahead.
I've been thinking a lot about this as well, Sammy, like how to make what we're doing accessible to everybody. Like, what's the equivalent of an Alien World shovel as far as ease of access for the Uplift, right? Which is why now that we have this new map technology that we're using for the auctions, we're going to build a 2D game that is accessible by literally anyone for free, right?
Wow.
And you'll have worlds you can choose from: Gratitude, Londom, Chicken Ka, wherever, right? And as an example, the only things that will light up on this map as available to click on are going to be regions that have sent us in a build picture. And it doesn't even have to be amazing. It just has to be like you've clearly intentionally built something. Maybe it's a gratitude monument. Maybe it's a giant tower. It doesn't matter, right? Because, who knows, right? And so we load that up there. So now what will happen? I'm just going to say this declaratively because this is too good of an idea not to do. We're going to have the world set up. I can't remember if we're putting you guys in Gratitude or Genesis. We'll figure all that stuff out. Might even be, Discord. I think it might be Thune. Again, another completely ridiculous thing. People kept asking us when Uplift, and we kept saying soon, fucking Thune, right? So that we made an entire world about a meme. But you'll be able to go to that map on this 2D thing, just on your phone or on the website or whatever, and you'll be able to navigate over to the Sami Snake community collective plot. This is where they live, right? And you'll be able to click on that, and it'll pop up a picture of what you guys have built there, right? And then down in the bottom corner, there's going to be a little button that just says Uplift. And so you press that button as a player in wherever, like all you need is a smartphone or anything that connects to the web at all, right? You click on that, and it's going to send you a little bit of Upliftium. It's going to send the owner of that NFT a little bit of Upliftium, and you both get a chance to win an NFT at the same time, right? So like, there's that NFT chance that is super fun. Now, I think where this could get really fun is, the second that goes live, I would buy 10 Minecraft user accounts, right? We turn those into NFTs or make NFTs that are redeemable for them. And we put them into the pot that is specifically for your guys' land. So like the NFT that they have a chance to win is that one. And it becomes a thing where people can get in, they can play the game, instantaneously available for everyone. You're also getting, it's not just like clicking a mine button. You're clicking on something, seeing something that we as a community have built that's really important to us. And you get a chance to uplift them. You get a chance to give them something. And the act of giving them something gives you something, right? But there's also that chance, that you'll actually get a Minecraft account so that you can actually come in and then walk onto that land and see it and hang out with the Sami Snake crew, which I'm sure will be there every day anyway, right? What do you guys think of that?
I mean, that's incredible. Like, you guys are awesome what you're doing.
We had good teachers, right? Like that, the biggest thing for us, I mean, just even for me personally, right? When I first got into NFTs, it was with M Blue doing Uplift art, right? And he's turning music and visual art into NFTs, and that's as I'm a musician first. Or used to be. Now it was a weird video game developer. I don't know what I am now, but it's fun. And we did the whole thing, and of course, as a musician in the pandemic, I'm utterly out of work. Right? There's no gigs going on at all. And we, I got paid $10,000 to make some music to do this NFT drop. And while we did that, we raised $30,000 for Haitian Roots to feed kids in Haiti. So that's just like, you could do all of the things. Right. And so that, like, sort of the organizing principle for even how I got into NFTs and how most of our team got into NFTs as well. It's just like, you can do all this stuff. You could make money like anyone doing our planet. If you've been doing it for more than 4 months, like, you're doing all right. Like, the numbers are like mental. Right. So we can do all that stuff. But it really comes down to me anyway, like, what's the good that you're going to do in the real. Right. And I love that you guys are just kind of coming at that from that same perspective. And we're going to want to help any way we can.
Yeah, because that's what it's about. A lot of the people that are a part of our community are from like the Philippines, and they're explaining to me like how bad sometimes it is there, and they can't afford things. And the fact that we can use part of the funds from our guild in Alien Worlds, and we give them new tools, and we make them ownership of the land, that we can give them revenue for like 5 years. That's the idea. I want to take the same thing to Uplift, because a lot of people are like, they love Minecraft already, and they love the idea of all these metaverses, and let's get them in there.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. I'm excited. Forget, where's that? Let's play the song again. For real though, I'm gonna do it. It's just pure unadulterated Zen. That's all it is.
Well, while you do that, I'm gonna drop the tweet and go tweet this out, and let's get Antos free.
Let's get Antos free. for real. All right. And I'm gonna play the song. But while we're doing that, you're just dropping in the normal comments?
Yeah.
All right. So while this song is playing, we got 105 people here. Let's go share the tweet, give it some love, and I'm gonna go do that same thing too. That's funny. All right. Hey, are you dropping that tweet? Where are you dropping it?
I'm gonna drop it in the.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I'm
just waiting. I'm just all like impatient now.
Sometimes like I might have lost it, but it's okay. They just play the song and I'll drop it. Well, no, I should drop it first. All I have is the Snaky community tweet, so let's just drop that one instead. Because I can't seem to find it. I don't know where it went.
Is it a tweet of yours?
No, but I think it's a retweet of ours. So that's happening. Yeah, that's our Uplift World tweet. So let's tweet that one out, and then I'll look for the other one too.
All right, cool beans.
Sammy Snake says in words, hissing all the time. Sammy Snake says in words, hissing all the time. Hissing with a hissing with a Sammy Snake says in words, he's hissing all the time. Sammy Snake says in words, hissing all the time. Sammy Snake says in words, hissing all the time. Hissing with a hissing with a Sammy Snake says in words, he's hissing all the time.
I mean,
Sammy Snake says in words, hissing all the time. Sammy Snake says in words, hissing all the time.
Oh, it's just so good. I don't even care.
Hissing with a Sammy Snake says in words, he's hissing all the time. Sammy Snake says in words, hissing all the time. Sammy Snake says in words, hissing all the time. Hissing with a hissing with a Sammy Snake says in words, he's hissing all the time.
Yeah, the only thing better than hearing that once is hearing it twice. Like I firmly, I'm in the camp. The freaking comments.
Oh, dear me.
We might smash a comments record today. Actually.
Yeah, I think that's definitely a possibility. I'm here for it.
But somebody pointed out, smash the likes and share this.
Oh yeah.
I mean, if
make sure you subscribe.
Like you do realize if we get to like 50 more views. So if we get to 150, we're gonna play the Sami Snake song again. And if we get to 200, we're gonna play it again.
Oh my god.
I mean, that only seems fair to me.
And if we get to 1,000, I think we'll just leave the stream running.
Yeah. Oh, I'll put it on repeat. I'll just put it on repeat. We'll just we will have zenned out. That's it. Like the whole everything's crazy now. Again, more.
We just jumped 5 people just with that comment.
Oh yeah, no, you could just make the number go uppy. So the whole, it's funny too because like having the rewards go out yesterday for the first time. Our whole team's working 12 to 16 hours a day, basically every day, and it was a real moment where like I broke down a bit. Like we had this idea, you know, a while ago. I keep having to show. And part of the reason why, you know, we're doing like a month per floor is by the time we got to the end of, you know, that first floor down in the Uplift for our team meetings, that's when we realized that it had only been a month. It felt like 6. Like it literally felt like we'd been there for a really, really long time. And so, you know, getting to that level is just like it got that much more real, right? And you know, the amount of things that we're going to be able to do with this now, especially with communities like yours, it's kind of mind-boggling, right? Like we're sort of changing the way economics can work and just creating a gamified way to give people a real-world leg up. And have fun and create community and create value, right? It's you know, my logic brain knew this is where we were headed, but like it sort of like hit me in the heart yesterday that like it's a real thing now. So that's fun. What if all 4K snakes? Get them all. Call all the snakes. Let's blow the shit up. There's be one non-ending in the comments. Yeah, curious. Well said. A gamified way of passing it forward. Yeah, I like that. It's good stuff.
So have you?
Go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead. I was just curious.
No,
so, like, I wanted to know, like, have you been in the world? Have you played other lands in the world? Like, where do you usually hang out in the Uplift?
So, like, we've got Nerd for King that manages the Uplift thing. So I can just show you some of the stuff that they've been working on so far. If I just put it up on the screen, is that all right? Yeah,
of course. Yeah. Or I can go there and we can take a tour.
So you can actually go to the builders server actually to see what they've been building.
Do you guys need to schema some stuff in?
So what we do is we have everything on a separate build server so the designers can really perfect what they want to do. And then when we take it over to the Uplift, we have like a schematic. And that means you can build it all in.
We can do that. There's going to be a cost for inputting schematics, and I'm glad you guys are going to Thune because that's going to be creative. In the survival maps, there will be no schematic inputting because there's going to be an entire economy built around building stuff and farming stuff and mining stuff and all that kind of stuff. But the Discord centric server is going to be creative, so we're going to be able to figure that out for you guys. All right, what's the server?
So I put the server in the chat that our builder server.
Sauce.
And we've got a couple of really good guys, like some people that say to us like, oh, we don't even know, we're not even good with Minecraft, not good at building, and then you go in there and it's insane. Like we've got this guy Cottrell, and he's like a genius. He's done this like pagoda that Jimmy will really love. I think he really wanted you to see the pagoda.
That's awesome. Yeah, I've been hanging out maybe in the Telegram channel, and I think I might recognize that name. So yeah, I'm really excited to see what you guys have been doing because like I heard that in the comments maybe here as well. So I built a really small one, but like nothing compared to what you guys are doing. This is pretty cool. This is really interesting, actually.
I'm so used to be able to
fly.
Yeah. There we go. Oh, look at this thing.
Is that?
Guys, this is really cool.
Wow. That's really cool. That's a balloon, is it not? Yeah.
Oh, they're going to show you. They're going to do a little tour for you. They're prepared. They're ready.
They're ready to rock and roll.
Now that is.
By the way, we absolutely need a portal hub, and I need to talk to you guys after this.
Like this is
really good shit,
dude. that temple back. Go. That's great. That's beautiful.
So this is made by a guy called Cottrell. Shout out to Cottrell. Absolute genius.
That's freaking awesome, dude. Like I made a little wooden, thing that like was pretty cool, I thought, but like the colors on that, like that's, and it's this, what's really cool about this, Corey? And I'm just gonna say it to you because, I think what's really cool about it is that you have that temple and then behind it or beside it, you've got this massive giant apartment building. And that, in a way, almost is like modern Japan. you've got these little temples surrounded by these glass apartment buildings, and that's just really impressive. With the farmhouse next door, like I'm a fan. I mean, I'm gonna come hang out on your community.
Right.
Totally. That's awesome, Cottrell. Like really cool. Yeah.
That's great.
I mean,
Yeah, so there's like a few other things as well that people have been working on. Shout out to Ben, who runs this whole server for the builders, and then we've got guys like Tim, Jokercraft, doing all these builds and trying out their designs before we decide what we could maybe sell to other people that want their stuff on Uplift, but then maybe what we would put on our community land. And it's a chance for people to practice, and then we can load the schematics in and build it up. So we've got a team of like people that want to learn how to be designers and a team of builders. And the guys have done really well of putting a structure in place, but we want to still make it very fun and not like a job. Because I know it's almost like a construction business, but with what they've proposed. But we really just want it to be a place where people can hang out and get their ideas on the ground.
Oh, that's a redstone machine. Nice.
And you're still coming to one of our roundtables when we talk about the power of community.
Hell yeah.
Awesome.
Getting screenshots like it's my job.
Yeah, it's really good.
And also, we just completed a fundraiser for the land on Chicken Cat. So we created our own token called Uplift, because if it's 7 characters, and so we didn't know what to call it, so the guy came up with Uplift, and then
I love it.
So people
That's
send their wax to Snaky Uplift and got the Uplift token back, and that signifies their share in all of the lands that we decide to buy in the auction.
Dude, that's so good. That's like that's what's up right there. That's like really, Corey hates puns, but you gotta love that one. Suplift is good. That might be better than uplifting. That's like
hey, Keg, still down. It's pretty good though.
What upliftium like was I'm a fan, man. That's really. Hey, you got a villager museum.
Yeah, so this is like a resort that you can keep going up, and there's like a gym, and this is a place for people to come and really relax and
love it.
Like
little tennis court.
Yeah. And then this is by the guy that said that he wasn't very good at Minecraft, by the way.
Yeah, I hear that literally every day. Oh man, I'm not very good at Minecraft. And like 2 weeks later, they're like, "You did what?"
Yeah, so just shout out to all of the guys, all the names I've mentioned before. Nerd for organizing all of the people. Shout out to them, because I've obviously been busy with the Alien World stuff, but still, like, I really, really want us to push into Uplift hard. And they got the snake as a snake as well.
Yeah.
Oh, forget about the snake.
I mean, I'm not in the business of telling people what they should do, but I'm going to tell you what you really need is you need a Supliftium. You need a Suplift Academy. You guys totally need a Suplift Academy headquarters or Suplift Academy building.
Whoa! Look at this thing.
Yeah,
this is cool. It's like those stacking tables, but like super messed up and zen.
Yeah.
Huh. It's righteous. Yeah. So we're gonna need to figure out like the schematics thing, because it's gonna have to be one of our mods that puts it in, right?
Well, so the thing is to actually teleport it in, yes, but then you can just put a local schematic on your computer, and then it tells you whether you're putting the block in the right place. So the designers can load it in, and then the builders can come in and put the blocks.
Oh,
if they put a block in the wrong place, it shows up red and it says, no, you've done it wrong. So it's a chance for people to learn how to build. But also, even if you're not confident designing, if you want to help out with the building and just place the blocks, you can do it.
That's so much better. Never mind uploading schematics. No, that's because then people are there. Like, that active building is the point, right?
Yes.
And like, when we did the cathedral, I built most of it. But having my nephew Leon come in, right? He's 8, came in, like, helped me build the big pillars. That's kind of the most memorable thing for me, right? We had a bunch of people that like leveled the ground for it. Like it was a thing that we built together. And it's, you know, obviously the gratitude monuments that are there. We're you know, creating this procedurally every Sunday morning, and like that part of it is so huge. So like having this as a thing that people can actually come in and do together. You're going to be earning just by wandering around in the plot. You're going to be earning for the plot by wandering around on the plot, right? But you're going to be doing it together. It will be that thing that you guys have produced yourselves. That's 100 times better than just, you know, beaming in something fully built. I freaking love that.
That's
awesome.
Everyone working together to build it up, and that's what it's about. Everyone getting involved.
100%. I absolutely love that. Judicious use of sea lanterns, I must say. I'm a huge fan. Sorry, I don't know when that joke started, but apparently I'm the patron saint of sea lanterns. These are great. Like, these are really, really good.
And also, I saw that you guys did the first payment last night, and I was looking at it, and like for the payment that goes to the owners, like it's so easy for us to just port our contract over from Alien Worlds and automatically pay all of the community owners of that land. So we can just do it like seamlessly. It'll take us like half an hour to get that across.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited for when all the payments are set up, because all the people that can help us invest in new lands if we need to buy new lands, or we can fundraise and put the money to a good cause to be a part of the community land.
Yeah, that's going to be
all
good.
Sorts of options.
And it is actually going to be separate to the player rewards versus the landowner rewards. So you'll see like that. You'll be able to like chop up the landowner rewards for whatever plots you want to actually do that for. So that'll be good. Yeah, this is good cake. I like this whole tree thing going on over here. I mean, yeah, Sammy, this is brilliant. I'm so glad that we managed to finally connect and get you on, because
but the thing is I don't do anything. Like, everyone just gives me all the credit. I literally don't do anything. Like, all these great people just come together. Like, I didn't build the smart contracts. I didn't build this Minecraft server or anything. I'm just like a stupid snake that people, and I have the song, and like I don't do anything. And everyone's like,
the song is
so great.
The song is the core. I mean,
it's the secret.
I'm just sitting back and watching. I'm amazed at what people in our community are doing. We're so lucky to have all of them, and they are so talented, and they come and log in every day, and there's thousands of messages, and it just means a lot to see them have a place where they can hang out and have fun. And the stuff they're doing is amazing in all games, and that's what I wanted it to be. Like, anything where you can spend your time and earn a reward for that time, I will help people get started, get you the tools to start. So whether it is a copy of Minecraft, whether it's a shovel, you know, that's what it's all about.
I love that. You know what we should do too, Jimmy? What if we, because I know we talked about this a little bit. I kind of want to fast track this now. Like, this for the 2D game. If you happen to have a Minecraft shovel in your inventory, it'll just automatically give you like a really good upliftium jump. Because, you know, a shovel can change everything, right?
Yeah, I kind of like that idea. Yeah.
Right?
And
I mean, we'll have our own NFTs for that too, but like, if you have a shovel in your wallet, we're gonna know.
Yeah, in your wallet, not staked to, not.
But you
not
can't stake to our planet. If you have your shovel staked to our planet, like, just stop. They want you to stop.
Yeah,
As a guy,
get rid of them.
Yeah, I actually unstaked, and I just unstaked them. I unstaked them all out of solidarity. It was only supposed to be abundance, but I unstaked them all. I literally, like 3 months ago. Jimmy, you remember when I was doing this? I was literally, when we were on the show, I was buying one Alien Worlds NFT at a time. And I bought a little under 11,000 of them. Just like, because every time somebody would be like, oh, this is like 0.2 wax. I'm like, well, I'm buying that. It does 4 Aether an hour. Are you kidding me right now? And so I just kept buying them. We're just like, I'll buy this one, and this one, and this one, and this one. Yeah, until I had 11,000, and I unstaked them all. I mean, I made my money back on them like, I don't know, 9 times. Really, it's ridiculous. Maybe not 9, but more than twice. But it was crazy. Yeah, our planet's amazing, and again, like that. This is where I see us standing on the shoulders of giants in so many different ways. Right, Minecraft is our metaverse layer. Right, it's our metaverse game layer, and we just got to pull that off the shelf and you know, add a bunch of functionality to it that would make it make sense for NFTs and for our community or whatever. Right, that Alien Worlds mining button is like that. The act of that that's when my brain got completely blown, because that button, that pressing button, which has no meaning almost, right? Effectively no meaning at all, could be mapped to literally any action in Minecraft, or any action in any metaverse, because we might not always be using Minecraft as our only base layer, and we could ascribe meaning to it around community and promoting art or promoting things that are amazing in our community, right? So just that, but that proof of mechanic concept is how that happened. And then our planet is just changed everything again, because suddenly the act of staking an NFT, and really that can just be even owning an NFT, because that metric isn't necessarily required, can earn you a token in a game scenario, that then can get gamified in all sorts of really, really fun ways. So like the likelihood that you're someday going to have an NFT in your wallet that's just slowly dripping Upliftium into your account is really high, like really high. It's because we got to learn from all the people that have come before. And I think that if we can continue to just add the meaning and the community to it, and obviously the win-win-win and the gratitude and all these kind of things, I think that's what I get excited about. Like we have all these proof of concepts for the mechanics. Now we can, hopefully put them together in a way that serves community and even humanity in like a significant way. I get super stoked about that. Sorry for the rant. Jimmy, go ahead.
I like the rant. I'm just curious, like how many people are still, has there been like a drop off need for shovels, or is it increasing over time? Like now,
everyone still needs the shovels. The only problem is we've got is that the more and more people are playing, the money you can make gets worse, and you need to upgrade to the drill, so it's more expensive. So what we're doing is we're developing a tool loaning system in Alien World through smart contracts, in which anyone could access any tool in the game, and you don't need to pay $1,000. So my whole thing about any game is, in any game, every aspect of the game should be accessible for all players. So if you've got a lot more money, there shouldn't be a feature for you that only you can access to everyone else. So that's what I'm trying to do with the community, is that no matter how much money you have, you want to be able to take part in every aspect of the game. So that tool loaning thing is the next step of, you don't need to buy $1,000 tools anymore. We're going to loan them to you.
I want to do.
This is interesting though. Sorry, Jimmy. So you have like $1,000 drill or whatever, right? Like one of the really expensive ones. If you did this loaning thing, could it pop into the account? You press mine, and then it pops back, and then that tool can end up getting used at scale by 1,000 people.
Yes.
Well done.
Yeah, it reminds me a lot of like a community house where people like actually use real shovels to plant things.
Yeah.
Right. Well, these things are only supposed to work. They've got a cooldown, right? But not if they change hands.
Yeah.
So if you put it into a different account, that cooldown goes away.
The thing is it's incredibly the cooldown doesn't go away, and it's difficult to set up the contracts to get it to work. But we think we found a way, and if we can do it, then and also we've been asking Michael, and Michael Yates been giving us some assistance.
That's awesome.
And we check everything we do with them before we do stuff. But it's the whole idea is I don't want it to just be an Alien Worlds thing. Like every single blockchain game I want us to get into, and you could be a landowner, you can take part in this game. Like I said, if you need a copy of Minecraft, I'll buy you a copy of Minecraft. I don't care that I make a loss on it. Maybe we set up the community so that a part of the fun that people come on the land is purely buying Minecraft copies for people. I don't know. We'll do something to get people into the game, because it's not fair. Like
I like the fact that Corey and I like different things about you. That means a lot to me, actually. like because we come from different spaces. This is why we like doing the show together. And we're both like picking up on different things. So I think like Corey's idea is great, but I want to do an interview with you, because for me, Corey said this before, and I know he appreciates this as well, but community is everything. And it's funny because I actually threw this out there the other day on a live channel about this whole collective thing. Now, this ability to bring people into the game collectively and pay them out, rewards from this smart contract that you guys are developing is massive. And I want to do like an in-print interview with you that basically tells people how to join your coalition. Like, I want that. Like, I don't even like, I like the cabals in Alien Worlds and, the different types of, things that are happening over there. But I want to blow your community up to the extent that like everyone can come in and play Minecraft. Cause like, I think your ideology behind that and like just taking that away, like here's the thing, right? Like a business is a business and there's certain things that you can and you can't do, right? And so once you start and you let the free market decide, then I think that's, got to take precedent over a lot of things. And we had a bunch of people saying, well, what if the land doesn't, what if the rails don't sell? Like, what if, they don't sell? Are you guys going to reduce the prices? And the answer to that is no, we can't reduce the prices, because if we reduce the prices, then all those people that bought at that price get screwed, right? But here's what you could do. Here's what you can do. Here's what should happen is people like you who have conglomerates that can whitelist multiple people can basically buy into it like a timeshare. And those people can get in the game. They can have fun. They can earn rewards. It's the same thing, right? Like, you don't have to own land to play Alien Worlds, right? You have a bit of an advantage, but you can go in there with a shovel from day one and you can make good money, enough to probably buy land off of the secondary market. So that's what I like about what you're doing. I like this collective thing. I like the fact that, if you can, and I think you've actually maybe figured out a way to do it, put these pieces together and just blow your community out of the water and use some of those like profits to be able to buy people who need, a Minecraft Java license. That, like, I really like this and I want to support that till the end of time, personally.
Yeah, but the only thing is that it's already started to blow up so much that we're worried about the amount of money that people are putting in to support it, and we want to protect that community aspect. So, like, we're maybe talking about putting an investment cap on things so that no one owns too much of a share of the land. But the last fundraiser for the land, we raised $56,000 in 12 hours. And I just kept refreshing the page, and there was just another 1,000 trillion in that account. And I was just like, what's going on? Like, and we only have 4,000 members at the moment. So
I think it's really smart. Because if you can do like I know a lot of massive teams that are thinking in terms of fractionalizing assets to give more people more access to it, right? And that's essentially what you guys are doing. Whether it's it's like in a game, but it creates that thing where as an asset gets beyond the capability of some kind of normal people being able to grab it, then you can chop it up and still make it so that normal people can get access to that same kind of leverage, right? Like the idea that in so much of the world right now, getting your hands on an asset that can create wealth is really, really hard, and you're making it easier, right? Yeah. Yes, it's in a game, but this game is real as fuck now, right? Like this is the Alien Worlds and now Our Planet thing. Like, this concept is it's a game. It's a game. Wink, right? Like, there's a lot of crazy stuff going on with it, and people are very justifiably interested in that, I think.
I remember when I thought about buying a house, and then, I got into permaculture and crypto and I didn't buy a house. And now I'm kind of glad, because my house wouldn't have freaking appreciated this much. I mean, I know what you're saying and I have an idea, but I won't say it now. I don't want to, but like, I think that there's ways around it, like what Corey is saying, like that, and it is, I never really picked up on that, but like the next big thing potentially in crypto, especially over here in potentially USIO land, is fractionalization of different things, right? And I think you guys have kind of figured out a way to do it with games, and I really appreciate that. I really like it, and I mean, it's interesting to me that. What's interesting to me, kind of going back to what Corey said, what's interesting to me the most, I think, is that like teams focus on different things and communities focus on different things. And it kind of seems with this whole metaverse thing that what keeps blowing me away the most is what these communities of people are doing. Like way back when we first got like some of our first communities on in the Genesis server, If you look at what's going on with the NFT army, you look what's going on with crypto monkeys, you look what's going on with the hustle house, you look what's going on with you guys. Like, these are communities of people that are looking after each other, that essentially have come into the Uplift and went to other, platforms and done other things. And it's just amazing. And we're at this point now where I think maybe people need that camaraderie. And so if you're standing for something, in my opinion, that allows, that gift of giving, as cheesy as that sounds, because I'm sure it's like some weird Christmas card or something. But if you're allowing that like gift of giving to be able to enable other people to come in and have that pleasure of doing what they want to do, right? And that's a whole different scenario to me. There's lots of different ways to play this game, but in my opinion, that might be the best one.
It is the best. Giving is the best, but people think that there's some sort of malice behind it. And literally, yesterday I've got my lands that I originally bought and own in Alien Worlds, and then we have the community bought land. And I thought, this is stupid. We should all just have one land. So yesterday we did a vote, and I have given my lands to the community. So I've given over $60,000 worth of lands to the community, and they now own it because we're all in it together. So I'm taking a small percentage, but they are now part of the community. And that's how much I believe in this, that I will sacrifice all that money because I don't care about money. Like, I want this to work. So the lands are the community's lands now, and we're all going to use that money for good causes. But people still think that I'm up to no good, and it's some sort of rude.
Well,
I
there's
can't
real,
convince them otherwise.
Yeah,
there's always going to be people. So
yeah, no, I hear that really, really loudly, because like we get that all the time. There's a lot of distrust, right? And because there's a lot of people that are actually out scamming people. So like, they meet a bunch of like do-gooding, weirdos like us, and they're like, this can't possibly be real. Like, yeah, but no, it is though. Like that, this is literally, we want everyone to make some money if we can, and do it in a way that's really, really fun. And by the way, Uplift team totals are live.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Just want to throw that out there. There's like a number in there. Boink.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Boink. That's it. I just want to show people that. Some people were wondering about the Wax Cloud Wallet thing too. Go to enter.
So what's the link if people don't know how to get there?
Go to enter. I was just gonna say that. Go to enter.theuplift.world. And you connect your Wax wallet, interestingly enough. It's beep, boop, boop. And of course, you want to link your Minecraft user account, which of course I've already done. And it shows all the lands and stuff. I think fairly soon, there's going to be a map, so you can actually just really, easily see where all of your lands are. If like me, you've got more than one. Or even if you just want to kind of like be able to see where it is, right? That map functionality is something we're going to be leaning into really heavily over the next couple of months, because it's just so dang good. Man, I haven't even looked at the we got the auctions are going to be ending for Chicken Ka for the land slices today, and then the outside rail tomorrow. That's
Michael USA screwed me yesterday because he kept me on the line, and I totally didn't put in my bids. But I'm pretty happy about it now because it kind of worked out well.
Right? I got sniped, no bullshit, for 30,000 wax of rail. somebody came in and took 30,000 wax. This is like 10 rail plots away from me right at the end. Which honestly, like, and I was talking to a few people about it yesterday. Like, I don't mind at all. Like, I've got some connected rail, which is fine. And and this is really messed up. This is all our planet money. Like, it's insane.
I mean, like, I'm totally planning on sniping people. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen.
No, do it if you want. If you want like specific areas, that's fine. For me, I don't care if I have connected rail in the outer rim. I really don't. Because like, if you like any chance you have to get connected rail like that, you can come in and do projects that make people come there, right? So it's not like, I'm not trying to be random where it's just going to be like, hopefully somebody will walk by and I'll earn a little extra or whatever. No. You're going to make something cool enough that's going to actually have people wanting to go to there. Right, whether it's for event or a drop or some gamified thing or whatever it is, and so whether it's in the outer rim or right close to the center, it's not going to really matter for me. And I want everyone else to be thinking about that as well, right? Like, if you get a spot that's in a good spot for chance, that's fine, right? If you're not like planning on doing much with it, again, like I get the whole speculator angle, and because I do it myself, but it's going to be a lot more interesting if you can either do it yourself or find people that can put something that is of value to the community there, and then people are going to want to go there. You're going to have a reason to shout about that location from the rooftops and have people traveling out there. Anyway, 364,000 Upliftium. I'll tell you this right now is worth 3 picture installs. Picture installs are going to be worth 100,000 Upliftium. When that goes live and you get charged for one of our mods to install a picture of an NFT or a QR code, that Upliftium is just going to get burned, just so that you're all aware of how that mechanic is going to work. And expect to see pictures going up all over the place next week, because Jen's getting her computer and we're going to have somebody full-time just doing that.
Yeah, I'm kind of excited to see how this all plays out. And I'm really kind of happy that you guys are, well, I'm happy about 2 things. So the first thing that I'm happy about saying, well, 3, I'm happy to meet you, maybe 4. I'm really happy what you're doing with communities. I'm super happy that like when you get excited, your voice is almost as high as mine. That doesn't happen so often. Like you're like, oh, no, community is everything. I relish in that. And I'm really excited actually. I'm happy to have you on the next time, because I want to know the details of how this community auction played out for you guys. I want to know what plots you ended up getting. I don't want you to tell me now, because I don't want people to snipe you.
Yeah.
And I don't want to feel bad about sniping you if it's already plotted.
Hey, it's fair game, fair game.
But yeah, like I want to know like how you guys played it, because I think I want to actually do an episode or a few episodes on this, Corey, because I think there's different ways to play this game. And like you've been saying for a while, right? Like you want a strip of rail that like you can build something on, right? Like I know like my ambition, my goal is to do something else, right? Like I know there's people that are looking for like resources that they might not have in other lands, right? I know there's other people that like are focused on you know, getting a plot big enough to like build something substantial. Or it's interesting, dude, man, like I see, like, I don't know, like I probably spent a good 5 hours looking at that map today. Like just like going in and looking at it and being like, okay, this is here, what's going on here? Like I've had more fun like doing nothing in the game, just looking at that map and going in and wandering around and like looking, than I've had like in the last like couple months, because I haven't spent that much time on it. And so it's really interesting to see like what people do. And I'm having a hard time not spending all of my money. You know, because like I'm not spending the people's money, I'm spending my own. Not like you, Sammy. I'm not just taking the collective donations of other people. And you know, just kidding, by the way. But yeah, like I've become like the Uplift world, the chicken cod degen. You know, and it's like I mean, like as long as, but in the end, as long as I get like one little tiny plot that I get to be a citizen, because it's really gonna suck if like everyone snipes me at the last minute. So, yeah.
You can always just go to the outside rail and grab some, man. I'm telling you. Yeah, so Edward VS, how do we get involved, Sami Snake? Because honestly, like, I kind of want to get involved too. Like, how do I help?
The best thing is to come to our Discord. Everything happens through that Discord, discord.io/Sami Snake. And we've got a blockchain gaming role that you can click, and that opens up the Uplift world. And we have announcements, and we have dedicated discussion to what we're doing in Uplift. And then you can contact a guy called Nerd for King and become a builder or a designer. And we have a Sami Snake builders server for discussion for that. So people can come and they can learn about the shared ownership in Alien Worlds. They can learn about the shared ownership that we're going to have in Uplift, and they can get involved and maybe convince a few people to sell you their Suplift tokens. I mean, Suplift is maybe the new most valuable currency.
Where is the Uplift token? Is it on Wax, or is it just, where is it?
It's a Wax token, yeah.
It's a Wax token? Yeah. How much? What do I need?
Well, the thing is, you need to buy it off other people, so maybe it'll get listed on encore as well, like Snake.
Well, list it, yeah. Just make a swap.
Yeah, because those you basically are buying into whatever we spend on the chicken car lands. So
yeah.
You can become a part owner.
Yeah.
So I'll list it.
Let's make a swap, and I'll throw Wax in. I'll throw like a chunk of Wax in for the swap, and if I lose it, whatever. Let's just make it happen.
But the thing is, I think you'll struggle to get people to swap their tokens. They won't want to.
They won't let it go.
But the thing is,
what's the price, right?
Well, so I did one Wax to one Suplift, and I bought some because I knew people would want it. So I'll probably distribute mine to people maybe coming in later that want to buy.
Okay.
Like I don't need. I think I've got like a 5% share. I probably only need 0.5%.
All right, somebody sell me even just a tiny little bit. I just want to have a tiny piece, and like overcharge me.
You know how like a cow has 4 stomachs?
Wait, what?
Like,
I feel like like those just feeling like you're on an elastic band and you're running at 600 miles an hour and you hit the end of the elastic band. That's what just happened. So yes, go on. You know how a cow has 4 stomachs.
Imagine if you could have like a 4-way swap between Wax, Our Planet, Schipul, and Uplift.
What do you mean by a 4-way swap?
I don't know, but I'm sure there's somebody out there that's really smart that can figure it out. Imagine if you could deposit all 4 in imagine if you could deposit all 4 into this pool, and those 4 would balance each other out. That would be really cool.
You probably would just you would create a new token that would be a sort of tracking token for all of these things, and you would back it with one of each.
Right. No, that makes sense.
But yeah,
you could do that with you could do that with an NFT too.
Yeah.
Definitely hit the end of the elastic band for sure.
Right? Yeah. And I love that like Sammy's first reaction is like, how do we do this weird cow stomach 4-way swap thing?
Yeah, I can't get that image out of my head now.
I know, right? Yeah,
the tokens are flooding through the cow's insides, and it's kind of disturbing me. We've got like
that's fair.
He's eaten some Uplift. I don't know who left the Uplift on the table.
Right? Yeah, but
he just got in and he ate it.
And the NFT would just be a cow with 4 stomachs and 1 aether, 1 Upliftium, I suppose, 1 Supliftium, and 1 Wax, just hanging out there in the thing, right? And then it would just be there, and then it would just poop out a token.
I mean, like things go in weird directions sometimes, but like I like the idea of like community-based tokens, and they don't always work. And I'm always trying to think about like how to, how could you potentially give value to these tokens? And you just have me thinking, right? Like, do people really want to sell it, right? And I think so. As Corey mentioned at the beginning of the show, now there's the Schipul memes, right? And like Schipul like started as essentially a joke token. And now it's actually becoming semi-legitimized, probably more so than a lot of other tokens. I mean, didn't Binance almost crash because of another dog token? Like, what has the world of crypto become? So don't laugh at me with my 4 token swap idea. I mean, there's crazy things that happen. Like,
for sure. No, like it took me. I had to catch up, Jimmy. But no, like we could technically do it, right? We could just make a token and dump into a locked contract, 1 each of all those tokens, and that's how one of these things gets released. I don't know how the price dynamics of that would work, and who cares? It's a fucking cow token. Fuck it.
Yeah. FTP. I mean, yeah, let's go with it. I like it. I think I don't know how to. I really don't know how to deal with you here, Sammy, because like I think what you guys are doing is incredible, and I just can't wait for this freaking auction to end because in the comments, Constantine is saying Snaky Community is going to take CK over. I mean, maybe the outer rims, but like that's cool. Like, just tell me where you are, and I hope that like I'm like after the auction's over, and I hope that I'm somewhere in the middle of it because I'd really like to be part of this. Be part of this Snaky community. I mean, I might just go bid on all the rivers that snake through the world and hope that that's what people are doing. It's like I don't know, but like I'm like super excited to see how this pans out. Like you guys did a really good fundraise, and you're putting a lot of it into CK. Like that's gonna
it's fun.
Really cool.
So maybe this is the way I could get so people were saying 1 token for 1 land key. I will donate a piece of land in Chicken Caw to what you guys are doing. And if anyone wants to give me any token for that, fine. If you don't, also fine. I'll buy some anyway. But I'm just gonna donate 1, and you guys can do with it, and just keep me posted with how amazing that stuff is going.
Oh my god! Thank you so much.
Because it's awesome. No, it's like it. You're doing the thing, and like being in a position where our community has attracted a community like yours is a big fucking deal. It just is. because it's exactly the kind of thing that we're trying to do. So any way we can support it, we're going to do it. And we got to get the Thune map spun up so we can get you guys on that land quickly. I know Dr. Unani's been on me for a while. Obviously, we've got a few things going on, so it's been backlogged a little bit. But I'm going to look into see where we're at on spinning that up and see if we can't get you picking a plot for you and the team. And getting you guys building, this week if at all possible, because I think it'd be really, really cool to have you in there as well.
Awesome.
This actually brings up another important point. Somebody asked me this in a DM today, and so I'm excited for Thune, but I won't have a position in Thune to start, right? Like I'm not connected to any Discord communities. I don't have that advantage, right? And I just want people to understand, like, Corey and I and everyone else on the team, like, we don't really get gifted land, right? Like, there was one case where land was gifted to the original CK members, and that was it. Everyone else on the team who has land has purchased that out of their own pocket, right? So I just want people in the comments or in the comments to be clear about that, right? Like I really want to place in Thune. I'm going to probably beg everyone I know in Discord to give me a small plot of land for not being a member of their community. But but here's the thing, right? Like, I probably won't get it, right? Because I'm not active in that community. So I really like the way that this is set up. And I'm super, regardless, I'm super excited to come in and check out what you guys are doing in Thune, right? As well as Discordia and these other places, like just wandering around and seeing these builds that we saw earlier in the show. It's going to be amazing, right? Like, just that experience to be able to go and look at it and be like, oh man, like, I wish I could have a place in here, but I can't. Like, that's the way that it is, right? So just like to quell any suspicions. When Corey says it's going to give away a piece of land, that's
it's the one that I bought with my money yesterday. Yeah. No, we've got, and like there's free land that goes out in London for as part of the Rail Times seed NFT kind of thing that we did for Chicken Cod for the Genesis maps. Of course, the wax rewards that are going out because we sold a bunch of NFTs, and 100% of the community NFT drops that we did, all of that money goes right into the rewards pool, which is sitting at a total of just under 2 million wax right now, which is pretty good. And before too long, you're gonna have a slider in the in game. Again, this could be weeks, this could be months. Because we're developing a lot of stuff in tandem and parallel right now. That'll give you an option to earn more wax or more uplifting depending on what you want. Sean, that is mine, by the way. It's the first time Corey's spamming his wax here. Yes, that is the first time I've ever put my wax out there. So I want some of this freaking sub token, man. Anyway, but no, you guys are fantastic. So I'm gonna figure out which one I'm gonna get you guys. Actually, find out where you guys were trying to. Did you guys lock down any rail yesterday?
I think I don't know if we're allowed to reveal the strategy, but part of what we were thinking is do we really need rail if we have a community?
I mean, there's. How do you mean? I mean, you could do land for sure. I mean, that part doesn't.
But yeah, and that's the thing is maybe our focus will be more on land because of the people that are going to come. They're going to spend all of their.
So just DM me where you're targeting,
right? Okay.
And I'll target there and see if I can't add to the conglomerate.
Fantastic! Thank you so much. Because you don't have to do this.
I know.
I'm interested in that as well.
What are you talking about? I'm getting some. I had to do this. I wanted some of that token, man. I'm having a real Our Planet Degen moment, and only like more, getting to hang out with more do-gooders, and maybe we'll listen to that freaking stupid song again, and just be all happy and do good in the world. I mean, this is I do this for a living now. That feels weird. That's pretty weird. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but it's how the world should be, I think, right? And meeting, a whole other group of 4,000 other people that think like, yeah, we can do better. Let's do better. And then you're doing shit. It's a privilege, man. It really, really is. To all of you guys, not to Sami Snake, who clearly has the best name anywhere on the internet.
Hey, is Antos free yet? I see you in the comments. Have you been freed, or are we still waiting?
He's been waiting for a while. He just comes on the show. We're like, no, this is done now. Where's Yates' phone number? Like, let's get this accomplished.
I just want to know.
I just want to know. I just want him to be free.
Yeah, I mean, I think everyone should be free, right? Like
it makes sense. It makes sense. Yeah. So I've been chatting with Cottrell a little bit.
This is my favorite though.
Well, he's free, but yeah, the movement.
Sorry, we'll check for you. Somebody will mail you when you're free. Fair enough. Sorry, Tuttle, go ahead.
I don't know. I was just talking to her, and I feel like I need to go back to work now. On actually building some shit. Especially after talking to you guys, like holy crap, it's like let's fucking go. So yeah, to do the chop, we're gonna listen to this song, and then Sammy, I would love to get a chop out of you to end the show. It's like when the song is done, just freaking give us a good old little cry chop, and that'll be it. And we'll have you back soon, like real soon.
Can't wait. I've absolutely loved it.
All right, game on.
You know this is the R's. Oh, okay.
Sammy Snake says in words, hissing all the time. Sammy Snake says in words, hissing all the time. Hissing with us.
This is our lives now, guys.
With us. Sammy Snake says in words, he's hissing all the time.
Yeah, I'm here for it.
Sammy Snake says in words, hissing all the time. Sammy Snake says in words, hissing all the time. Hissing with us, hissing with us. Sammy Snake says in words, he's hissing all the time.
Sigh. Boom.